I did a little perfume shopping, so let's take a look. A couple of the perfumes that I got were from the Sephora sale. So I've had these for a couple of weeks now. So let me start with those. The first one is from Ellis Brooklyn, and this is Bee. It is a perfume that I've had my eye on because of the apparent honey note. The notes in this one are rum, Davana, honey, bran and cinnamon in the middle, and vanilla, cacao, and sandalwood in the base. This smells like a sweet honey. I don't get real boozy, but definitely vanilla and woody. It's beautiful. I've tested this already, and it was a blind buy. I tested it just a couple of sprays on my arm. It lasted all day. I could smell it. It projected. It was great, and it smells sweet and divine. And I don't think it's so sweet that you couldn't pull it off in the summer months. So I look forward to wearing this in the warm weather that is coming in as we speak, and I would highly recommend you check out Bee. The next one is another from the 7 Virtues. So I did a video reviewing the 7 Virtues brand with the perfumes that I have. I have 3, and I love all 3. And this was the final one that I was curious about. It's called Vanilla Woods. I suggest you check that out if you are wondering what my thoughts are overall, but let me do the real quick recap. These are affordable, all things considered, relatively speaking. These are clean fragrances, at least according to Sephora and the brand, and they spell out all what that means. So if that needs to mean specific things to you, all of that is available online. And essentially what you see is what you get. So the notes that are listed basically is what you get in the fragrance. So for this one, the top note listed is pear, the heart note is rose, and the base is vanilla and caramel. And it smells beautiful. It smells like a vanilla, slightly sweet, slightly floral, slightly fruity fragrance. Basically, the notes are what you get, and the scent does last, and it's really good value for money. If I had to give some cons, sort of some not so great things about the brand, it would be maybe 2 to 3 things. The first one is I don't love the sprayers on these, and for some of you it will be perfect, but watch. It smells so delicious. It's very, very, very fine and like a mist. And I like a sprayer that disperses and that is soft and is kind of misty, but this is really, really, really misty. It's almost too good. And so I find that it's kind of like a dusting rather than a spray. And it's hard to get it just right. But that's a tiny thing. And again, for some people that will be fantastic. That's exactly the kind of sprayer that they like. The second thing is the packaging. It's very, very, very minimalist, and there's just not a whole lot to it. And the label is like a sticker, which just isn't very deluxe. But for the price, what are you going to do? The actual fragrance, the actual perfume is really, really nice, and I would recommend checking it out if you're curious. And so far, all 4 of the ones that I've tried have been phenomenal. So love them, love the price. Vanilla Woods, 7 Virtues. The next one is a Xerjoff perfume. It's called Herba Gold. And I'm so happy that I like this. Let me tell you why. So the reason I brought this, the packaging on Xerjoff perfumes are so extra. It's just like, packaging is really nice and over the top. So it comes in this like box, and then inside the box is the fragrance, of course, and then under the fragrance is It looks like a scarf. I haven't taken it out yet. It looks like, yeah, it's like a little scarf. Little silky scarf. Really pretty, really extra. I'm going to save it, of course. So the reason I bought this one, I was curious about it, but I also wanted to know if this would redeem another purchase. And that purchase I talked about, I think, in my last perfume tray video, and that's Herba Pura. So this is a fruity fragrance, but it's got something in it, and I think it might be cassis, because that's what it smells like. This is the smell I get from another perfume that I have that has that in it, and it just smells like BO to me. It does not smell nice on my skin, and I don't know if it's me or if it's the fragrance. It came like this. When it arrived, it was leaking, and it had some of this velvet was like coming off. All right, so this is okay, but I struggle with it on my skin. This, I heard, was like that, but better. And I looked, and cassis is not listed as a note for this, and I thought maybe this is the strong, colorful, fruity fragrance that I was hoping I would get in that one. And so far, from just spraying it just to test it, just to see, because it was a blind buy, and I was nervous when I opened it, and it so far does not disappoint. In the top, Brazilian orange, bergamot, lemon. There's some more specifics here, but I'm just going through them quickly. Ginger, and then in the middle, melon, pear, apple, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves, and in the base, white musk, Madagascar, vanilla, amber, and woody notes. And I get a nice, deep, fruity fragrance. I get fruity, and I get some woody, ambery notes. It's very nice. It does not at all have whatever it is in this that's causing the problem, and I wish I had them in reverse sizes. But I learned my lesson, and I got it smaller this time. But I really do like it, and I'm looking forward to wearing this. This is going to be like a springtime fragrance for me, spring, summer, and so I'm happy with it and recommend. If that one wasn't your cup of tea, but you liked the idea of it, you liked the concept, maybe you'd like this too, Herba Gold. The next two have been on my wish list for a long time. I've got a wish list that's almost all checked off, and these are all older fragrances that I wanted to have in my collections. And older, by older I don't mean old, I just mean they're not new releases, that I was really curious about, that I wanted to have. These two I have never smelled before, but I just wanted to have them. One of them I did open and smell it, and the other one is still in the plastic. So the two are Gris Charnel and Rouge Smoking, both by BDK. Gris Charnel is this one, the grayish one. This has such a cult following. People just love this. Now, there are a few people who don't, but generally speaking, the reviews on this have been very good, like over the top good. Can't live without it, have to have it, have to try it good. And I was curious, but I was nervous because it looks like it looks smoky to me. It's because it's gray, and smoky is not my favorite. Let me tell you the notes and tell you what I think. If you are curious about this and you've been wondering what is it really like and can you get through the hype, let me tell you what I think. It is cardamom, fig, and black tea in the top, iris, vetiver in the mid, or bourbon vetiver, and then sandalwood and tonka bean in the base. I like this a lot. A whole lot. It is really, really good. But let me tell you what I smell. I smell fig. Sweet fig. A bit of cardamom, like a bit, and woody base, and a hint of tea. That's what I get in this. And it's like that to me almost the whole time. It gets, there's a bit of depth and it kind of goes on a little bit of a journey, but what I spray in the beginning, I get all of those notes throughout. A heavy, heavy, heavy dose of fig, just the right sweetness, not sickly sweet, not too much, not a lot, but plenty. Not a lot, but plenty. Not too much, but plenty. So if you like a fig note, you may really like this. And there's like a lightness to it. I don't know what it is, but like you put it on and it sort of lifts. It's got a little bit of lightness to it that's really, really nice. I enjoy this a lot. Now, is it as good as the Hype? That's hard to say. I have to say it was a little more flat than I was expecting. But it wasn't bad. It just was different than my expectation. It seems to me that what I love most about this is how prominent the fig note is. It's just really nice. If that's what you want out of this, I think you will be very happy. If you're looking for it to be like the most different thing you've ever smelled and like out of this world on another level, I don't know. I don't know if you'll be happy. I don't know if you'll get that. I don't get that from this. I get a really pretty, strong fig with tea, woody base, sweet. Pretty, wearable, love it, happy to have it, a little flat. I think it's worth having. I'm glad I have it. I got it on a little bit of a discount, which always makes me happy. I would recommend trying it, but I would take my expectations and bring them down just a touch. Gris Charnel. Recommend. I do recommend. The next one is Rouge Smoking. This is another one that everybody was talking about, and some people are still talking about, and love it, and I was so curious. It's a blind buy two, got it on a discount, and let me tell you what's in it. It's so pretty. Look at the red. I'm scared this will stain. I haven't heard anything about that, but will it stain? All right, I'm not even going to open the top. I'm just going to get the notes. Here we go. Oh, cherry. I forgot about that. That makes me a little nervous and excited. Cherry, pink pepper, bergamot, black vanilla husk, heliotrope, orange blossom, tonka bean, cashmere wood, white musk, ambroxan, labdanum, and violet. So those are all the things listed for this one. And it is time. Okay. The cap smells a little like cough syrup, which makes me worried. But let's do this. Okay. That is not what I was expecting. It's pretty. I get a not fresh cherry. And by that I mean I don't get like a juicy fresh cherry. I get a cherry flavored cherry, like a little Dr. Pepper-ish, a little cough syrup-ish. Oh. Wow, okay. Now I'm getting like vanilla. It's lifting. That cherry, that syrupy Dr. Peppery whatever, that is fading away. And I'm getting vanilla. I'm saying it's vanilla. I smell something like vanilla, and I'm looking at the notes to make sure that I'm making sense. I'm getting something sweet, and I don't know if that's the cherry or the vanilla or the combination or if it's orange blossom. And now it's settling down. Okay, all right. I'm going to come back to this in a couple minutes. Let me say, I like it. I like it a lot. I did not like it in the first few seconds, and then it started to settle down to something really, really, really pretty. I'm liking it more. As it settles down, I like it more and more. I can't wait to wear this. Okay, this is going on the tray for this month because I'm going to get some wear out of that one. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. The next and last two were also on my wish list, but these I have tried. They're still in the packaging. I'm going to open them together with you. And these, I know what they smell like. They're lovely. And they've been on my list. I've just been waiting for them to be in stock at a place that I don't have to pay full price. So this one is an MFK fragrance, and it is a la Rose. Packaging is cute. Ooh, comes in a box, and then a box is in the box. But I'm not going to try to take it out. I'm just going to slide out the part that slides out. And this is what it looks like. Oh, so pretty. So I love MFK packaging. I really like, oh, look, you can see a rose through the back. I love the simplicity of it. I can't stand the stickers. It's a high quality sticker with, you know, embossed sort of lettering of, at least of his name. But I feel like they should all look like Baccarat Rouge Extrait with like the gold plate for the price of these little bottles. Or they should at least be imprinted on the glass like Gentle Fluidity Gold. But alas, no. I almost didn't buy it. Well, I did. I saw this in the store and I couldn't get over the sticker and I didn't buy it. Isn't that silly? But I picked it up on a little bit of a discount. So the notes in this one, you won't be surprised. In the top, it's bergamot and orange. And the middle is Bulgarian rose and Gros rose. And then violet magnolia and musk and cedar in the base. And this is just a very lovely feminine rose fragrance. It's so pretty. It's light, it's summer, it's rose, it's girly, it's feminine, it's sophisticated, it's womanly. It's not for teenagers, okay? But it's girly, it's pretty, it's feminine. It's everything. Everything in a summer rose fragrance. I'm so glad I have this. I have been thinking about this for a long time since I smelled it the first time. I'm glad I finally picked it up. I waited and waited and waited for it to be in stock at a place that tends to carry it, or when they do carry it, it's on a discount, and I like to get a deal, so I waited. It's not new, but it's new to me, and it's lovely. A la Rose. And the last one is Maison Francis Kurkdjian, MFK, again, and this is Oud Satin Mood. This is a popular one. This is not new. This is infamous. This is great. This is very well known. Again, I'm just going to slide it out. Same packaging. So this, surprisingly, is also a rose-forward fragrance. And it's got Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, vanilla, agarwood, oud, violet, and benzoin. So pretty. And the sillage on this, the reason I had to have this, the reason I really, really wanted this is because one of my sisters wears this a lot. And every time she wears it, I notice. Every time she wears it, I love it. I love to smell it when she comes around. I'm like, why don't I just buy it? I clearly want to have it. I clearly will like it. And so I finally did. This is super, super, super pretty. And it doesn't look like it would be like, the packaging doesn't look so floral to me. But it's got, and it's not exclusively floral, of course. But it's got just enough of the rose, plenty of rose, to be very feminine, very up my alley. But the oud just takes it to another level. It's fantastic. I'm so happy that I have it. And I'm so happy that you joined me for this haul video, unboxing and so forth. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will subscribe, stick around, come back for the next one. And thanks so much. As always, God bless. Bye-bye.